Hey, everybody, guess what? Guess what? What? We are back. It's Donnie G here with another episode of our lame podcast, Rubbing the Rhubarb. But fuck you guys. We love it anyway.
Just calling a spade a spade.
Hey, tonight we got our man, Juice Giorgio. Juice, step up to that microphone. Tell everybody all about you.
Hey, Juice Heads. How you fucking guys doing?
Wow. Dude, what's with the dirty language? I don't understand that. Hey, and guess who else we have tonight? We've got the notorious TIG here tonight. Tony in the groove. Tony, step up to the mic. Tell everybody all about yourself, bro.
What's up, guys? BT in the house. Big Tone. I enjoy 90s hip-hop and R&B, weekend warrioring, and home improvement. How are you?
I like long walks on the beach, smooth jazz, and banging guys in the men's room. Is that wrong?
Lights
should
on
I
or
have not said that?
Lights or no lights?
Wow.
Dude, I'm notorious for slamming those lights. I love on the way out. Lights on or off? On. Off it is.
Hey, best. All right, this is a best bathroom
Humor?
No, best bathroom sex scene in a movie. Anyone?
Can I have a second to think about this?
Sure. I have one.
Wait,
that I'm
is it? Hold on.
particularly
Is it
fond of.
what's it rated? It's not X-rated, is it?
No, like a regular R PG-13.
Because I
probably
saw
rated R.
a great bathroom sex scene in Shaving Ryan's Privates.
Yeah.
Like a regular movie.
No. Yeah, regular movie.
Did it star Alec Baldwin
No.
and Kim Basinger?
No.
Can you tell us who was in it?
Richard Gere was the role of the male lead.
Was it American Gigolo?
No.
Dang,
That's a good guess. It would make sense.
Yeah, right.
No.
Don't know,
Richard Gere. A little movie I like to call Unfaithful.
bro. I never saw that to the end. Where was this? Wait,
You should see it.
did Cherry Lane? You know who Cherry Lane is, right? No, Cherry Valance. You know who Cherry Valance
No.
is? Cherry Valance is Diane Lane. That was the character's name in The Outsiders when she was so young, virginal, and sexy. And her name was Cherry Valance. What a fucking name.
Wow.
But does she get plowed in that movie by her
She's
boyfriend?
She's out with her girlfriends.
Right.
Like a little New York City, cafe. And the French dude that she's, nailing on the side is sitting there, in like a cardigan or something, like having a cup of coffee. And he gives her a look and just absolutely destroys her in the bathroom.
Wait, do they know each other?
Yeah, they're dating. Like, that's
So I got my tongue up this chick's ass.
Oh!
Rita, my wife. My mouth is my wife's toilet bowl.
That's actually kind of disgusting.
Hey, Donnie G, what's that movie where that guy gets that blowjob for real? Like,
Oh, Brown Bunny.
Mm-hmm.
Brown Bunny.
yeah, I heard about that.
I
I heard it ruined both of their careers.
As it should have.
First of all, the guy had no fucking career. And the chick, it didn't ruin her career. She was in a lot of shit after that. I can't remember her name. Hey, can somebody call in?
right.
Our
Good
studio
career.
audience, can they call in? I can't remember her name, but she's pretty famous. She was she's in a bunch of stuff. She was in a bunch of HBO things. She's still pretty famous. I mean, but her thing was, look, it's art. It's not X-rated.
No.
First of all, I love the guy. I'm in love with him. Second of all, it's part of the scene, so I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
And I was like, I want to be an actor. How do I become an actor? And they're like, yeah, we don't want fat old guys, so I'm not going to do that anymore.
What's her name?
Chloe Savini.
There we go.
Not that I have Alzheimer's and I can't remember it. Hey, let's talk about my colonoscopy. Who wants to talk about that? You want to talk about colonoscopy?
Sure.
What about you, Juice?
How old would you have to be to maybe get one of those for the first time?
28.
I would try. And the guy's name is Leroy, who does the snaking. So I've got about a half an hour's worth of colonoscopy.
Shane Diesel.
I've got about a half an hour colonoscopy story in me, which my wife fucking... If somebody brings up colonoscopy, she's like, don't you fucking... You shut your fucking mouth. How old should you be?
Before the chastity belt
Big
comes
T.
off.
Hey, wait, this rap song, are they ripping off a riff from Steely Dan in there?
I don't know.
Hold on.
I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, they are. They sample it for they get 3 bars, and they just keep playing it over and over. That's from Steely Dan. Yeah.
That's all you need for a good beat.
So, Tone, before I go into my colonoscopy bullshit, do you have a story you want to tell us, or you just want to listen?
No, I mean my college girlfriend had one,
And
which was
wait, did you give it to her?
no,
That's too bad.
no, that was
Well, what makes you think about your college girlfriend and her getting it? Why did she have to get a colonoscopy?
I don't know. She had a problem. She was like, I'm stifled. Like she was not regular. So they're like, we're gonna go check you out. We're gonna go.
You're getting snaked.
We're gonna snake
bitch.
the drain. Yeah.
Wow.
That's it though. And I know my old man goes for one like every 4 months because he enjoys it. But
I'm going to tell you what. Anybody who said, yeah, I want to go for a colonoscopy, you got to drink that stuff and poop in the toilet. Blah, 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 blah. First of all, it is so not a fucking big deal. Here's what happens. You got to drink this stuff, and you got to go to the bathroom.
So this ain't my grandpa's colonoscopy.
Dude, I don't know what if they used a fucking pickaxe and a fucking funnel for his colonoscopy, but I got to tell you what. When I go for my colonoscopy, they're like, Don, we think you have to go for a colonoscopy. I'm like, yeah. Can we go now? I'll go now. I love going for a colonoscopy. That juice that they give you, what is it? Is it fentanyl? What is it, T? What do they give you?
I don't know.
Dude, they give you this stuff, and when they shoot it in your arm and the doctor goes, all right, it's going in, you get it like a funny iron taste in your mouth, and then you get like a warm sensation.
Yeah.
They need to make that last for about 15 minutes first, because you are in nirvana when they shoot that fucking hydrochloric acid into your fucking veins.
I think you just tell them how long you want to wait.
No,
Like,
it doesn't work like that.
No, I
bro.
think no. Those guys, those anesthesiologists are like. I mean, if they're any good, they can put you out like to the second.
Bro, I went for colonoscopy about a month ago. And when I tell you I broke my doctor and my anesthesiologist's balls, like they were fucking cracking up. I was really squeezing their dicks in there. And when he fucking shot that juice in, he goes, okay, I'm shooting the juice. And I felt it go. I was like this. I was like, oh yeah.
That's a really weird analogy for a colonoscopy.
It's
story.
going in?
No, I was squeezing their dicks in there. That's a really weird analogy for a colonoscopy story.
So, my first colonoscopy, anesthesiologist walks in. And when I tell you, she was absolutely on fire.
Like one finger or two fingers on fire?
It's 3. Better make it 3.
Yeah,
I mean,
was she like dealer's choice hot?
Like hot for teacher hot.
Wow.
Right? Like Van Halen, hot for teacher. She comes in and we're laughing and joking and this and that. And then the doctor, this old grizzled bear, walks in. And he goes, okay, we're ready. And she goes, okay, Don, listen, got to stop fooling around. Time, we're going to give you the injection now. You're going to feel this, then you're going to go out. And I go like this, and I am not making this up. I go, I'm a little afraid. Could you hold my hand? And she goes, absolutely. And I go, I was talking to him, not you. And she goes, you asshole. And then bang, I was out.
Dude,
And I said that, and the doctor goes, yeah, real funny. Hey, Frank, get that mop over here. We're going to be pounding that fucking mop handle up your ass in about 2 minutes.
Wow.
But I tell you what. And then here's the thing about when you wake up from that anesthesia.
Yeah.
You're pissed off. You're like, whose fucking idea was it to fucking wake me up?
Is that what you hope death feels like?
It's funny you say that. I've only been recently thinking about that because I'm fucking ancient. But, and you think about, hey, I'm fucking in my 60s. I'm going to peel off. I hope it's not for a while, but it's going to come.
You're probably 2/3 of the way there.
But I'm like, yeah, if that's what death is like, I just hope at some point you wake up in the sweet, perfumed bosom of Mother Mary and not the fucking devil with a pitchfork up your ass.
No,
You know what I mean?
That's it.
Wait, what?
I think that's it.
No, I think you're wrong. Come on.
You think so? Do you hope so or do you think so?
Okay. I know for a fact.
Okay.
And I'm going to tell you why.
That's good enough for me.
I'm going to tell you why.
Do you know somebody?
No, I'm going to prove it.
All right.
I'm going to prove it.
Okay.
There is only one chromosome difference between us and primates. Gorillas, monkeys, chimps.
Yeah, right.
Right? you know, and then we become this sentient thing that creates music and art and
Podcasts.
war and podcasts and all that stuff.
And rhubarb.
And rubbing the rhubarb. And if there's no God out there, if he can do this...
No, I think that's it.
No way.
I think the lights just go out.
No way.
My only hope for the future is that I get to the point where I'm like, all right, enough's enough.
I mean, if you're in pain, maybe enough's enough. And I get it. You want to... Let's put this in the books. But what if it's like reincarnation and then you wake up and, you know...
As Elliot Page.
Or you're in a Chinese fucking prison getting pounded by every fucking guard that shows up. I mean, that's the only thing I'm afraid of. You know, you don't want to come back as a fucking cow and...
I don't know.
Next thing you know, you're getting hit in the head with a hammer and you're on
you
Don
could be one of
George's
those
dinner plate.
Well, cows are worshipped that plate.
You could be one of those Wagyu beef cows.
What, in a cage and you can't move?
They just whack you with like a cane to get the blood flow correct and they slaughter you. I have no interest in that.
First of all, I don't believe that. I think that's fucking a story.
Google it.
Of course, if it's on the internet,
Google
it's got to be true.
CNN told me.
Right? The Clinton News Network told you that?
It's totally true.
I mean, are you like the guy, too, that like you need to blow hot smoke in the face of your lobster to chill it out before you kill it? Like there's guys that do that, or they do is they put them in a pot of wine first so they get drunk.
That's crazy.
And then they kill them.
No.
You know? Dude, you know what I do with my lobster? Knife right in the fucking forehead.
That's it, yeah.
Rip the tail off.
Yeah.
And I fucking eat it.
Yeah. You know who else says that's good? Gordon Ramsay.
What does he say?
Same way.
Well, how do you do it?
Just humane. Right through the front. Top of the head, right down.
Dude, that's exactly what I do. I take a butcher knife, right in the head, boom, straight down. I bring it across.
Over.
And then when those fucking claws go like that, and then it's over.
Hey, do you appreciate a good knife?
Love
you
a good
strike
knife.
me as someone who would appreciate it.
Dude,
a
I'm
nice
totally
piece of
into
steel.
good knife. Yeah, why? What do you have for me?
No, I've been Juice. I know you. I'm sure you've seen these on Instagram and all social media.
What, the Ginsu knife?
No, that Kulina is advertising everywhere. So I finally broke down.
Okay.
I was a sheep and I bought one. Really nice.
It's got to, yeah. I mean, with commercials like that.
The Deoza? Oh, the Deozi?
Wait, you saw it on TV, bro?
No, I saw it on social media. Like they advertise on a lot on Instagram.
But they sell the shit out of this thing.
Dude, I bought it. It's great. Like I was tired of like just sharpening the same knives to cut like a London Broil. I got this thing. Done.
So, how much was it?
I don't know. It was like $80.
Really?
Totally worth it.
But if you don't have to sharpen it.
Well, I mean, I sharpen it anyway, but it's a little bit of a labor to do, but it's okay. I enjoy it.
Actually, most of my knives right now, I have Henkel knives, and they're being sharpened. My son is a chef, and he recommended this place in New York City to get them sharpened, and they're fucking still there. I got to go pick them up.
Better than the guy you know? Didn't you say you had a guy?
I had a guy here in Fairfield, but now I go to New York and get them sharpened. I don't know why I do that. It's stupid. I'm just going to get them sharpened locally.
Because you're a baller.
But actually, I've had them sharpened so much that it's time for me to get new knives.
It's like cutting with a coping saw now. It's that thin. You've had it sharpened all the way down.
Well, no, there's like no meat left on the fucking on the chef knife.
Nice.
What I like is my wife takes like the carving knife, and I'll come in and she's like cutting carrots with that. I'm like, what are you doing? And I'm like, you're supposed to use the chef knife. And her typical response is, "Get the fuck out of here!"
Yeah.
And I'm like, "All right."
And you're like, "All right, I'll be in the basement."
Right. I'm gonna go do my fucking podcast.
I'll be downstairs.
She's like, "Jerk off! Don't you have to play with your fucking little friends in the garage and do your podcast like a big queer?"
As a matter of fact,
right?
I do.
Right. As a matter of fact, I do. She's like, "Yeah, you're not getting any, and that podcast isn't getting you any closer to it."
Yeah.
So enjoy your fucking podcast with your gay friends.
Well, you're not alone.
I know the feeling.
Yeah, you're not alone. So on the way out the door. It was well known in my house I had to be here at start time, and my kids were just like, "Oh, insane!" I guess I canceled dessert because I'm a bad guy because my kids have no manners. And
wait, the kids were misbehaving, so you said, "Okay, fuck, no fucking dessert." Yeah. And then what happened?
I left.
Wait, and your wife's like, "Oh, great, you canceled fucking dessert."
Yeah, I set a fire and I left. She goes, "Where are you going?" I go, "I'm going over to." To Uncle Don's house.
Yeah.
She goes, what? She goes, it's not work. It's a fucking podcast. I go, right.
Hun.
Right.
Yeah. All right, I need to talk to you about something. Bro, this dessert thing. Do you have dessert every night?
The kids think they deserve it.
Yeah, but
I don't.
Growing up in beautiful downtown
Yeah.
Union, New Jersey, did mom and pop have dessert for you guys every night?
We had, I think in our family, I think in everybody's family, they might call it something different, but we called it cookie party. Don't ask me why. Cookie party.
Wait a minute. You had dinner and then cookie party?
Cookie party.
Wait,
yeah.
you didn't call it fucking dessert?
No, it was cookie party.
Tone, I'm going to help you out with something. The planet calls it dessert. I mean,
Everyone else?
you might call it Smokies.
Is that something different?
Dude, I want an invite to the fucking cookie party.
I want to.
That sounds awesome.
I want to go to the cookie party.
By the way, I just named this episode for you guys.
Dude, he's so right. It's cookie party. So,
That
dude,
was our thing.
So
Yeah.
wait, growing up, Big P would be like,
Well, Big T's got a sweet tooth.
would he go like this? All right, assholes, keep it up, assholes.
Yeah.
No cookie party.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
would that work? Would that calm your shit down?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
What kind of cookies are we talking about, dude?
Oh, man.
Well, it wouldn't be cookies. She would have cake.
It was everything.
Yeah.
My grandparents had the same story. So, what was big in my house growing up? We had the Amway oatmeal cookies were huge in my house growing up. Do you remember those? They came in a box of like 12, the
Yes.
big long rectangular box.
Yeah.
And then my grandmother's, she had like everything, like vanilla wafers. She had Keebler cookies. She had Twix. She had everything.
So wait. So after
Your
dinner,
mother always
did
had
you
those
Did you
wafers.
have choice of that?
Yeah, it was like a sitting.
Bro, let me help you out with something. I want you to understand this. In fucking Newark, growing up with 6 boys, there was no fucking. We were lucky there was enough macaroni. Never mind fucking cookie party.
You didn't grow up in Newark.
Your balls didn't grow up in fucking
Cookie
Newark.
party.
Dude, my old man, his idea of dessert, like he would be like,
Give me 5 G's on New York.
I got that was his fucking. His thing was this. Hey guys, we're gonna have a special. We're gonna do something special tonight. After dinner, we're gonna have some fig Newtons. I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, fig Newton. What the fuck? They don't have any chocolate chip cookie? What? Are
No.
you serious?
My wife does a nice job of disguising it some nights, though. Like, she'll sneak in something sweet, like, but fairly healthy.
Like what?
Like, she'll be like, oh, we're going to have, like, strawberry yogurt. Like, something like that. Like, she'll, like, but the kids, like, lose their minds.
No, we never ever had fucking dessert. We were lucky if there was enough food. And my fucking father would make gravy, and he would want it water thin.
Ooh.
So you had macaroni, and he would put it on the macaroni. It would go right to the bottom of the plate.
Why?
I don't fucking know. That's what he fucking liked.
Donnie G, you know what the people want to know?
What's that?
And people debate this, but I want you to
Sure.
put this to bed.
Yeah.
What's the difference
Between gravy and sauce?
Right.
Listen, my wife loves to get caught up in this controversy, and I've actually seen her strip down and get into MMA gear over this. And her philosophy is it's gravy, douchebag, because there's meat in there. There's fucking big blobs of fucking meat, so it's gravy.
Well, that's the way I explain it to people.
Right.
Without meat, it's just sauce.
But my wife she might genuflect if it's just a marinade sauce. But who the fuck eats that? Who eats that shit? Nobody eats the fucking plain tomato
Anyone
sauce.
who orders galamad eats it. That's about it.
Fucking chadrul.
Calamari, what? Chadrul.
Anyone who orders galamad.
Dude, by the way, now that he's pivoted to chadrul, one of the worst things that my father used to call us when we were kids, and I swear to God, if anybody said it to me today, I would flip this table over
Scaviats.
and punch them in the face. He would be like this. What are you, a fucking pineapple? And I'm like, if you call you, what are you, fucking pineapple? What the fuck? Did you just call me a fucking pineapple? That was like the fucking worst thing you could call somebody.
Do you know pineapple tattoos on kids these days are like a thing?
Oh, yeah. My daughter, if you give her like a pineapple statue.
Wasn't she a pineapple for Halloween?
Yeah, she was a pineapple for fucking Halloween. And she's fucking 30.
Wow. My brother has a big, like, life-size pineapple tattooed on his thigh. Multiple occasions he's dropped his pants to show people. He calls it his thigh apple. I'll give you one guess which brother that is.
I'm going to say Michael.
Yeah.
So you do know, not to be a complete dorky douchebag jerk-off, but you know back in like 17 nothing, they made like finials and statues out of pineapples because it was such a rare, super rare delicacy. And if you had a pineapple, a real pineapple at dinner, it was the height of
Cookie party?
It was right, of cookie party of eloquence, because you were so pineapples actually are metaphors for good fortune and stature and money and state.
Yeah. That might be the only tattoo I don't have.
Is it pineapple tattoo?
Yeah. I would get one.
Bro, I'm thinking about getting a. I was actually considered getting a tattoo.
Please.
Come on.
Right?
I realize that
We'll go together.
I would not be the choice. You know, you have someone a little, slightly closer to you than me to get one with, but I would love to go with you.
I'm going to get on my forehead, coffee is for closers. What do you think about that?
Wow.
Do you think that would hurt
Put
my...
that fucking coffee down.
Well, it's Christmas season, so now it's
sweaty balls?
always be cobbling.
Put that coffee down.
Put that coffee down. Who are you? Who am I? Fuck you. That's who I am. By the way, for the people who don't know the movie reference we're talking about, that's the delicious and delectable Alec Baldwin in a little movie called Glengarry Glen Ross.
How about this? If you don't know what that
AKA
quote
the
is
Bible.
from, maybe this podcast isn't for you.
Yeah, right. Exactly correct. And the neat thing about it is, if you are not on fire, if you're into sales, and if you don't listen to that and you don't come out with a fucking engorged, vein-ridden, fucking throbbing hard-on to close sales, you're in the wrong fucking business.
Now, I know how much you love the C word.
The cunt word?
Yeah.
Oh,
Great use of the word cunt in that movie. Where did you learn your trade, you stupid fucking cunt?
You stupid fucking cunt, you.
Where did you learn? Who told you could work with men?
Dude, I like when he reaches into... two things I like what he does. He takes off his Rolex watch, puts it on the guy's desk, and he says, see this fucking watch? It costs more than the car that you came in here with tonight. That was fucking... That's just killer there. And when he takes the breath... He goes,
what does it take to...
You know what it takes to... Go ahead.
Fucking laughing.
He goes, what is it? You know what it takes to... Do you know what it takes to be in...
You know what it
to
takes
sell
to
real
sell
estate?
real
No, I like
estate?
it. I know what he goes. I guess he goes. He goes. Oh yeah. He goes. For you on the podcast, you can see this. Or watching the podcast. Oh yeah. I used to be in sales. Tough racket.
You just skip.
And he does that. He goes.
You skip the part where he took out the brass balls. You know what it takes to sell real estate?
Well, that's a part what I
it
was
takes
getting
brass
to.
balls.
And but he when he lifts it out and he's got his finger pointing down like a cock, and he's like, that's what it takes. Brass balls.
No, but he actually takes out a set of brass balls.
Yeah.
And he holds.
So
that was my when I did fantasy when I first started.
So
there was this player that invented this thing, Balsard University, your boy from the Ravens.
Oh, yeah.
It's just a thing he said. So I made that my name because I couldn't think of a name, but I made the graphic, the picture of the brass balls from fucking Glengarry Glen Ross.
So I wish we could do, and maybe we will do a podcast all on sales and selling, right? So I work for
you want to get big JM in for that one?
Who? Who's JM?
He was on the one of our first rhubarbs. Jim.
No.
Oh,
all right.
Big Tone will be here for that.
No. Listen.
Oh, no, you're here for everyone.
You have to
No,
fucking...
no, senior.
Oh.
Yeah,
Senior.
Yeah, I would
that's
love
terrific.
to. But I do want to tell you one fucking story that changed my life as a sales guy. So I was working for this computer company. This is 30 years ago.
Computerland?
Computer company. No. It was called Parker Turnkey Computer, and I was working for this company out of Texas. And I was a fucking animal getting appointments and doing demos. I couldn't close any sales, though. I couldn't close any sales. So, and the basic reason was we would sell to basically to chiropractors, and they would say, dude, love it. They loved my hook. They loved my talk track. They loved everything till I got to the money. This is 30 years ago. They were like, dude, 20 grand? What are you fucking stoned? I could buy 2 cars for 20 fucking grand. So I would report back and say, here's the problem. They love it. It's great. It's too fucking expensive. That's all I hear is it's too fucking expensive. So the owner of the company says, no, I get it. I get it. Make appointments for next week. I'm coming up. Guy comes up. We go in, see a chiropractor, go through everything. And at the end of it, he says, dude, I love it, but it's 20 grand and there's no fucking way I'm paying 20 grand. And he goes, but hold on. He goes, I got a call. I'll be right back. I'm not going anywhere. I just got to make a quick call. I'm coming right back. And he leaves the room. And I say to the guy, see, I'm totally Nork. And I'm like, I fucking told you. It's too fucking expensive. You don't want to fucking listen.
Yeah.
And he goes, dude, he's got our money. And we're not leaving till we get our money. And I was like, what? Yeah, he's got our fucking money. And I was like, oh, all right, big cock. Let's see what happens. Guy comes back in, and he's like, I understand it's too much money. We got to look at it this way. You think this computer and this software is going to save you money? It ain't going to save you a dime. He goes, it's going to make you fucking money. It's going to double your fucking business. He goes, you don't have to pay 20 grand. Pay $400 a month. Lease it. He's like, wait, what? I can lease this fucking thing? Yeah. Boom. Sold. Signed. Done. We get outside. He goes, asshole. I thought it was too fucking expensive. And that changed my fucking life after that.
Sounded a lot like a solution sale.
Dude, well, yeah, it was a solution sale. And it's a funny thing because my wife, I was working from home, and this is 30 years ago. My wife said to me, did you were calling people at their job? And I go, well, yeah. She goes, wait, did you know that guy? I'm like, well, no. She goes, wait a minute. You're calling people and you're bothering them at work?
Yes.
And I'm like, yeah, that's what I do.
Yeah. Yeah, our job is to bother people.
She goes, I can't believe you're doing that. And I go, hey, hon, this fucking guy's got my money.
Yeah.
He's got my fucking mortgage payment.
Yeah.
And if you take that fucking attitude,
yes.
And here's the thing that I don't know if you can teach. Maybe you can. I don't know. And I'll ask you two handsome guys, because we're all in the same trade. Can you teach the killer instinct? Now, I know you got it because I've seen you and I heard you. And I know you got it because you'll bet on 2 fucking flies trying to land on a fucking sugar cube. You're so fucking competitive. Yeah. You just want to fucking win.
Yeah.
So I know you got it. Can you teach the killer instinct?
I don't know if you could teach the resiliency for the job. I think that's almost as important because I think the killer instinct you can figure out, because I think it's just, to your point, I think it's asking the right questions and becoming comfortable enough in your job to ask the right questions. Ask the right questions and be able to say and just say, hey, look. And sometimes you just got to put your balls on the table and say, hey, what are we doing? I think you can learn. The resiliency to keep coming back is something I don't know if everyone's got.
I used to say about myself, I have an S. If I take my shirt off, there's a Superman S there, and that's for the nose to bounce off of.
Yeah.
Right. Fucking no. How many times did I say to you when we worked together? If you can't get a yes, bring me a fucking no.
Yeah.
Bring me a fucking no. Because if you bring me a fucking no, what am I doing?
I'm going to make it a yes.
I'm going to make that fucking no a yes so quick your head is going to spin.
Bring me something.
Right.
Yeah, that's it. A lot of people don't know how to handle no. But that's something you learn. Like, someone's like, how do you do it? I'm like, I've heard no a million times. No to me at this point means nothing. It means nothing. My favorite is this, and folks, I'm going to give away so many fucking secrets tonight. And here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen, I'll tell you all my fucking secrets. You know why? Because you losers won't use them anyway. Because you don't have the vaginas, cock, and balls to do it anyway.
Right? I'd wish you luck, but you wouldn't know what to do with it.
Right. I wish you luck, and I'll tell you to go out there and do it. Somebody said this to me a long time ago, and it really, really got my fucking rhubarb red. He goes to me, hey, Don, I'll tell you how to be successful. I'll tell you exactly what to do. But you won't do it. You won't do it anyway. And I was like, fucking tell me what it is then. You know, I'll tell you what it is. You won't fucking do it because you're a loser. And sometimes I think negative reinforcement is more powerful than positive reinforcement.
Well, I think for some people, the most powerful thing you could do is challenge them. Like if you're in a situation where you know someone doesn't think you can get it done, there's nothing more powerful than that.
So let me ask Juice and Big T this: does that work? Does that legitimately work in sports?
Oh yes.
In football, when you say,
absolutely,
when you go like this, Tone, just do me a favor, go fucking just. You didn't come here to fucking play, so just go fucking sit there.
Yes.
Go get us coffee.
Yes.
Can you?
Go get us coffee.
Will that motivate
For
you?
some people, yes. Yeah, that'll drive me through the wall.
Or
Yeah.
will other people just take their helmet, throw it on the ground, say "fuck you" and walk away?
Well, some people need to be coddled. It's a fact. But
I can't do it.
No. Well, that's not, and that's just not some people's way. I mean, you surrounded yourself with guys who don't need that, and guys who wouldn't, don't operate that way, which is.
Dude, I will tell you what though. I have been in situations where I'm like, where people have told me they're not going to do it. It's this, it's that. We're done. And then you see me taking my jacket off, rolling up my sleeves, and I'm like, what? What did that fucking guy say?
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah? Okay. Do me a favor. Close the fucking door.
Yeah.
I'm calling this cocksucker right now.
Yeah.
How many times? And then we've absolutely taken, we can't do it, no.
Yep.
And we're not going to do it.
Yep.
I have stepped over the bounds where I had a wonderful woman who I worked for. I'll leave her name out of it. She's a super successful area VP in another big company right now. I'll leave her name out. I don't know if she wants me to mention her name, but I would in a minute. Where I was with her when a rep came to her and said, "Yeah, I talked to this guy. We're not getting the deal. It's dead." And she's like, "Okay, let me help you with something. Fuck you. Fuck him. Get that motherfucker on the phone." And I'm like,
oh, you were, yeah. Oh, the room started to spin because you had no blood in the top half of your body.
Exactly correct. But I got to tell you what, the way the guy spun the story, I was like, I guess that's a dead deal.
Yeah.
Right? And she's like, "Oh, yeah?
Oh, really?
Oh, it's a dead deal, huh?"
Who's that, Big M?
Oh,
yes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, the big O.
No, it wasn't her. It was her. It was somebody else.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But that's why I love to go buy a car, and I got to deal with these jerk-offity fucking. I'm sorry if I offended all the fucking car salesmen out there, but that's why you're a car salesman. Dude, you know what I always thought of? I said, you know what? I would love for a month to be a car salesman and just fucking blow the numbers out of the fucking water and drop the mic and say, "That's how you do it, fuckheads."
Yeah.
But I couldn't afford it.
Is there any outbound selling in selling a car whatsoever? Like actually finding a customer from scratch? Like, is there any prospecting? It's 100% inbound, right?
Bro, I read a book by a man named Tom Hopkins.
I would think so.
It's an old book. It's got to be 40 years old, and I actually met the guy. I went to one of his seminars. His name was Tom Hopkins, and his book was How to Master the Art of Selling, and he specifically talked about car salesmen, and he said, yeah, they suck. Here's why they suck. Big Tone comes in. Tone, I don't want you to be my customer for this fucking sale. I want you to come to me every fucking time you buy a car. And as a matter of fact, I want everybody in your family and all of your friends. Dude, tell you what, I'll make you a deal that you won't fucking believe. Write down 3 fucking names and numbers for people that I could call. I won't use your name, that you think they might be interested in a car. And I'll treat them like I treat you. I'll make them such a fucking deal that they'll come over your house and fucking paint the fucking front of your house for you. And I'm like, oh, wow, this guy's into it, right? Most people that are in sales are not like it. And you've heard me say this. Hey, guys, I am a lifelong career sales professional. Don't call me a fucking salesman. I'm not walking in with a, I got a great story. I was with a rep. We were going to see a customer, and he has a box of donuts, right? And we're walking into the company, and we got to the front door. This is before security and everything else. And I go, hey, what you got there, Joe? And he goes, oh, I got a box of donuts. I'm going to bring donuts for everybody. Oh, it's great. It's great. It's great. So we walk up to the front door. As soon as you get there, I go, hey, let me hold those donuts for you. And I took the donuts, right? He opens the door. I took the donuts and I threw them in the fucking bushes. And he goes, what are you doing? I go, what you're going to be the fucking donut guy?
Yeah.
You're not going to be the computer guy? You're going to be the donut guy.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
You got to be kidding me.
Yeah. If you're selling nothing, if you got nothing, bring that.
Right.
If you have anything of value, that's what you're bringing in.
Dude, I was working for a huge technology company out of California, and I was in a bank, and I had like 4 or 5 people, and I go, hey, I'm taking everybody out to lunch, and I go, hey, Frank, you want to go to lunch? And he goes, yeah. He goes, do you mind if I ask a couple of the other guys? I go, no, those guys, yeah, ask them. And he turns around in front of me and says, yo, who wants a free lunch? The lunch guy is here. And I go, oh, and he turns back around, and I go, you don't go to lunch. I am not the fucking lunch guy. I am the doot technology guy. I happen to be buying fucking lunch today. I am not the fucking lunch guy, and I am not the free lunch guy. You and your friends can stay here. And he was like, I'm like, sorry. Fuck you.
Yeah.
I'm going to talk to my boss. Yeah, talk to your fucking boss.
Yeah.
Talk to your boss and tell him that you called me the fucking lunch guy and embarrassed me in front of everybody.
Yeah.
You're out of your fucking mind. But anyway.
Yeah.
Wow, we went down a whole fucking
Donnie
sales.
G, what do you want to do here? We hit the time mark.
I think we should put this one in the can and move on to the next one. We're going to take a little break here and maybe put one more in the can. Big T, how are you? Are you good on time? Are you ready to roll?
It's 8:30.
Ready to take a break?
I'm down for whatever.
Let's do one more. Let's wrap this one up. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank all of our sponsors. We're going to thank Franklin Steakhouse and Sidelines and Rosillo's, and thank all those folks for their support, their pizza, and their patronage. We love those guys. And wrap it up. I'm going to pass it over to you, sexy bitch.
Oh, that's blast from the past, huh? You got anything, Big Tom?
I got nothing. Check us out on YouTube, Stitcher. What is it? What are the other ones?
Spotify and Google.
And iTunes, no?
Fucking A.
Hey, can we talk about Playboy when we come back on?
For sure.
That's a great idea.
I love
sure.
Playboy.
The articles are great.
That's it. Don't forget to subscribe and smash that fucking like button because it helps with the algorithm or some shit.
Yeah, hit like for a fucking change. Even if you don't fucking like us, you fucking losers out there.
Well,
Yeah.
You social media fucking junkies.
Yeah. You can't close a fucking door.
Wow.